Okay, let's get started. Everybody can hear me? I'm not familiar with this microphone. Okay, so welcome to our event, Start Smart, here at the library for National Small Business Week. We are going to start by talking about our services and market research and how we could help start your business. Let me introduce myself. I'm Melissa. I am a librarian here at the Business Insight Center. I specialize in patents and trademarks, but I also do a lot of market research. So we're going to go through some of our resources. That's us. Okay, important. Do your research before starting a business. Especially if you don't know what structure you're taking yet. It is not unusual for people to want to start. They say, get your LLC, get a DBA, without really understanding what that means. So you definitely want to do your research beforehand, and it could save you a lot of money in advance. Like I said, it helps with legal structure. Also, you get your financing, budget, get your break-even analysis, and learn who your target market is. And when it comes to our resources, that last one is the biggie. Who we work with? We work with aspiring entrepreneurs seeking basic small business startup information. We work with well-established businesses, new businesses, sole proprietorship, businesses with 1,000 employees. We'll help anyone, anywhere. You don't have to be in the city. It could be anywhere in the country. Why can't I just Google it? Don't Google it. Actually, this should be retitled to I Asked ChatGPT. Please don't use ChatGPT for your research. It will hallucinate incorrect information. So you want to make sure that you have well-cited research. And that's just, we get a lot of people who want to use ChatGPT. Just be careful, double check every citation it makes, because it will just hallucinate and make things up. What you could find using our resources. We can get you things like industry trends, what's currently going on in the market, your local competitors, or even national competitors. We could get you business lists, as well as if you're a B2B business, we could also look for businesses that you could actually help market to make mailing lists. When it comes to customers, you want to know your demographics. We could get you basic demographics, age, sex, race, what language they speak. But we also have resources that do have a little bit of survey information, like how many people have donated to charities in the last 25 months. Same with statistics. We could help with finding what your licensing is. It's really based on what your research needs are. Okay. What you can't find, primary research. If you want to know how many people visited the Starbucks on the corner, you have to sit across from that corner and count how many people walked in there. We do not provide any primary research, such as surveys, outcome results. That's just out of our scope. We also, revenue and sales for privately held businesses. We do have some resources that will give you estimates, but because they're private, they have no reason to publicly disclose what their profits are. Therefore, we can't really tell you how much your competition is making because they don't publish it. Someone to write your business plan. We will not write your business plan for you. We could help find the information to help inform your business plan. But also, you're the only one who knows your business the best. You really should write your own business plan. I know there's a lot of resources out there for people who will write your business plan for you, but you're still going to end up talking to them about the business if they're any good at writing a business plan. You're going to be working with them hand in hand anyways. Grants. We can help you find, if you are a nonprofit, we could help you locate grants that are available by a foundation. We can do some manual research looking for some local grants, but otherwise, for a startup, there's just not that many grants, and we don't have any special there's no databases that help consolidate all the for-profit grants out there, which is a business opportunity if anyone wants to attempt that and then sell that database. So we could help with just basic startup information. Like I said, we're more on the research side, so we cannot assist. If you're looking for someone with industry experience, we can refer you to the proper nonprofits in the area that could assist you. We send a lot of people to SCORE, Small Business Development Center, Urban League, and many more that are in the city that can help actually put together business plans. While we are more the research side, we get you the data, the industry reports, the demographics, everything to help inform that business plan. We can get you a sample business plan, though. We have resources to get you these plans to see, you can see how they're formatted and what to include based on what industry you're in. And then, trade associations, news articles, what information you require is really going to depend on what industry you're going into. Some industries have a lot of information out there, like real estate, and then there's others that surprisingly don't have that much specialized information, like non-medical emergency transportation. You could tell I'm doing someone else's presentation because I'm not familiar with this PowerPoint. Okay. Already went over most of this, but I'm going to just go to the next one. Sample research request. Where can I find traffic volume data for Route 332 in Canandaigua? This is possible. You can find this information. The Department of Transportation can tell you what the traffic volume is for certain roads. How many air purifiers are sold annually? Maybe, if they happen to be in trend at the time. It really depends on what is currently popular, because industry databases such as Statista and Mintel and even specialized IBIS World reports will have different data available based on trends. How many bridesmaid dresses were sold in Monroe County last year? We probably can't tell you that, but we can tell you how many people got married. You can make an estimate based on marriage rates. Who has the most patents for this type of technology? Definitely could tell you that. We do have experience doing patent research using public patent search as well as IP.com. That will give you any information that you need on patents, even if it's like landscape, to see who owns what technology and what fields they're in. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. Here's a list of our resources that we currently are able to provide for different patrons. Again, it really kind of depends on what your business is to tell you which ones are going to be the most useful to you. ArcGIS Business Analyst, Emergent Intellect, they're a little bit more on the demographic side, as well as creating business lists, while IBIS World will have general national trends in specific industries. Mintel will have your consumer trends, what's currently in vogue. Some of those reports are very specific, like cookies. Just a report on cookies. What are the current trends? And then they have broader ones that are like marketing to Gen Z or marketing to dads. Very more general reports. If you are more in high tech and you're looking for venture capital, we could assist using PitchBook. We're able to find investors that have previously funded businesses based on their industry and location. Frost & Sullivan, again, another technical website. This is if you are doing things like additive manufacturing, which is 3D printing, engines, any kind of high-tech business, we could get you the information. Yep. So we normally take people based on appointment, and we customize the research based on your needs. Every business is different, and there are different resources for each business, and it takes time to research. So we are able to